How's it going, everybody? I'm Newbie Dave, and welcome back to my Let's Play Minecraft series. We are heading back into the Nether today to sort of continue the build that we started last time. So last time we put in this piglin bartering system over here, and it was not without its share of complications. Namely, getting this many piglins into one spot was an effort in of itself, because they would spawn over there, had to get them into minecarts using a rail system, transport them over here. At some point I accidentally let all of them out, had to get them put back in again. And then, as it turns out, some of them had crossbows, which I thought was okay. It seemed like it shouldn't have been, but I tested it and it seemed to be okay. But it turns out, as you start to upset these guys, the ones with crossbows will shoot you. So that wasn't very good. So between episodes, I just went ahead and removed the ones that had crossbows, put a few more with gold swords in there, and now I can get rid of the slab that I put up here to keep them from hitting me. We can kind of see this if I turn this thing on. Hopefully those guys are there far enough away that they won't aggro. And these guys, they are all like super mad at me right now, but none of them are taking swings. So this is now safe. So what I want to do today is put in a storage system for this little farm contraption thing here, because we get tons and tons of loot. This is from, I think, running it twice. I think I ran it twice, and this is all the stuff that we got from it. And some of this stuff didn't come from there. We didn't get an enchanted diamond shovel. That's my shovel. Don't know how it ended up there. Pretty sure everything else in here came from the piglins. And not all of this stuff I actually want to keep. Like, it would be nice to have some boots with soul speed, I suppose. Probably not iron boots, since we can get soul seed enchanted books. I'll probably, if I want that, I would just put that on some diamond or netherite boots. So I don't want the iron boots. Don't want splash potions of fire resistance. I'll keep the regular potions of fire resistance because they're free. Why not? 3 minutes. 3 minutes isn't great. I prefer the 8-minute ones, but again, free potions, might as well. Ender pearls, I'll keep. The crying obsidian and obsidian, definitely want those. Nether bricks are great. I want to do some stuff with nether brick blocks. Quartz. So there's a lot of stuff in here that I want to keep. There's also a lot of stuff I just don't care about. So I don't want to keep everything. But I do want to keep a lot of different things, and it would be nice to automatically sort it, since it's like 16, I think, different things you can get from this farm, and it would just be a headache. That's I don't know why that was such a difficult word to get out. A headache to try to sort all that stuff manually. So let's get out our tools and equipment here. And don't know if I'm going to need a crafting table for this build, but we'll go ahead and set one up. I'm also going to go ahead and sort of isolate us, because I'm not wearing my gold armor. I don't want my gold armor. If I accidentally pull aggro on one of these endermen, I want to have my netherite armor. And so there's a chance we might accidentally pull aggro on one of these piglins that spawn off in the distance, and I don't want them coming over and kind of ruining our day. So I'm going to kind of box ourselves in here. Before I do that, let me go swap out my elytra for my diamond chest piece. And actually, while we're here, I've collected a little bit of ancient debris. As I was clearing out that massive area over there, I collected a little bit of ancient debris. So let me actually smelt that up, and we'll go ahead and upgrade our diamond chest piece to netherite. We're going to need some gold ingots for this. And unfortunately, I don't think my smithing table, I didn't bring it over here. I don't have one on me, I don't think. Maybe I've got one over here in my tool chest. No, just blast furnaces, cartography table. That's all right. I've got a couple of smithing tables in my villager trading hall. We can just use one of those very quickly. All right, so what are you doing in here? Oh, these guys, they drive me crazy. All right, let's go ahead and make a netherite ingot. Let's grab our diamond chest piece. Did I pick it up? Yes, I did. I've been having some weird glitches. I lost 2 powered rails while fixing my piglin bartering system. I broke the rails and I thought I picked them up and they just weren't in my inventory. They weren't on the ground. They were just gone. So I've been having some glitches lately. Alright, so let's grab one of the smithing tables. We'll just do our business on this thing really quick. And netherite chest piece will complete our netherite armor set. That was kind of the last one to get upgraded because I mostly wear my elytra. I wear it all the time. It's rare that I put on my chest plate. I'm having such a hard time talking today. It's rare that I put on my chest piece. Usually if I'm expecting to get into a fight, like fighting the Wither or the Ender Dragon or something like that. I don't know, even fighting the Ender Dragon. Now that I have an elytra, I really like fighting the Ender Dragon with an elytra. It makes the fight a lot easier, I think. So yeah, we're just going to box ourselves in, isolate ourselves from any other piglins that may spawn out there so we don't get on their bad side. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to break down our little redstone clock over here because I want to move it. I don't know exactly where yet. I just don't want it to be right there. That was super close to this farm and I want to move it. But it's not something that needs to be moved right now. I'm not going to be using it during this build, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the parts up here. And we'll reassemble it somewhere else once I get the autos, not auto. Well, yeah, I guess it is going to be an auto sorting system that we're going to put in. It's just going to have a manual component to it. So we are still going to have to manually transport items into the auto sorter. This double chest of items, that took about 10 seconds to produce from this farm. It just runs so stupid fast. And there's no way that a hopper or a hopper minecart could keep up with it. But also, in order to use this thing, we have to throw gold ingots on the ground, which the piglins pick up and then drop their items. And so the gold ingots would end up getting picked up by the auto sorter. And so it's not going to work. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going to take some double chests. I'll move the stuff that's in here out when we're done. But for now, what I'm going to do is let's do it right here. I'm going to put a double chest right here. And is that where I want it? Let me go back a little bit further actually. We'll do it right here. Then we'll do 2 hoppers going backwards right behind that. And then we'll put 2 more double chests right here. And then we're going to come under all of this. Oh, that's my redstone torch. So, oh, yeah, I forgot to describe how I got the crossbow guys out of here. I'm actually really pleased with this. I thought it was a clever solution. I didn't want to let them all out. So what I did was I set up a rail system that went through this little box here, and I ran a minecart through it. It would pick up 1 piglin and transport them out, and then I had it come over here, and it would stop under a block of netherrack. And so if the minecart picked up a piglin with a crossbow, I would just let him stop there. He would suffocate in the netherrack and die of his own accord. Had nothing to do with me. I didn't kill him. At least that's how the piglin saw it. And that way I didn't pull aggro on everyone else. And if he had a gold sword, then I would just let him out of there. I had a little lever that would send him somewhere else for safekeeping. And then that redstone torch was part of to power a rail to transport all of them back into their little farm area over here. So I thought that was a little clever solution to get rid of the ones that I wanted without all of the rest of them turning on me. All right, let me go get some more hoppers. I got more hoppers, right? Where's all my hop? Oh, no. Yeah, I've got a bunch of chests and I've got a bunch of iron. I didn't know how many hoppers this was going to take. And so I figured, let me just bring a bunch of iron and I can make all the hoppers that I need. All right, so let's put 1 more double chest, which I used up all my chests. So we'll put one more double chest. I guess we'll put it right here. I mean, technically we could put it directly under the hoppers, but I kind of like it right there instead. And then we'll do hopper here and hopper here. So the whole point of this is going to be our collection system where we will come manually deposit all the items into this chest. They'll get pulled out and deposited down here into this chest. The reason we did it this way instead of just one double chest is because this way, if we run this thing for a while and pick up hundreds and hundreds of objects, then we can just dump all of them in here, and we've got 4 double chests worth of storage plus 4 hoppers to hold everything while it gets sorted. If it was just one double chest, and you can already see this thing is already almost full, and the auto sorter is not going to run as fast as we can put things into it. So this is just to give us more storage for things that need to get sorted. All right, so let's come under here. And what I plan on doing is I'm going to have some stairs. When I'm done, I'm going to put in some stairs right here that will get you down here. We'll have like a bridge right here that will get you over to the item collection system. So we'll walk over here, deposit everything in the chest, and then we'll come down here. And then our auto sorting inventory space will be in this area over here. All right, so we're going to put a hopper right there for now, and that's going to mark the start of our auto sorting system. So this is going to be the top of it, so we can go ahead and start clearing out this area. And this is kind of why I wanted to push it back a little bit more in this direction, is because I needed space for the stairs that are going to go here. I can start the stairs back here. That might be a better option. I just wanted to make sure that we had enough room to get stairs down to the level that we're going to be working at over here. All right, so we're going to dig out a space over here, and we need to start by figuring out how many unique items we actually want to sort. So let's see. I want ender pearls. I want black stone. I want quartz. I'll take string. Gravel. I don't know why I'm separating things into their own stacks. Redstone would be good. Let's see what else. Nether bricks, crying obsidian, absolutely. Obsidian. Soul sand. I'll take the soul sand. I don't think I'm super close to a soul sand valley, so being able to get some soul sand from this farm would be good. And then leather, yes. Fire charges, I might as well. I don't think I've ever used a fire charge for anything in my life, but since this is kind of the easiest way to get them, I might as well. And then the rest of this, I think, we're not necessarily going to get rid of, but like water bottles, I want water bottles, but it's hard to auto sort non-stackables. So everything else is going to go into some end final everything else chest, and from there, we can keep the stuff we want and dispose of everything else. So we need 9, 10, 11, 12 chests of dedicated we want this stuff, and then 1 overflow chest for everything else. So that'll be 13, which is really unfortunate because 13 is not an easy number to split up since it's, prime. All right. We'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do like, I don't know, 8 chests along this wall, and then 5 along this wall, and then like an everything else section over here. I don't know. Those guys are not happy with me. So let me see. I think, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go a little bit further back. Nine. Why is that one? Oh, I thought it was facing that way. That's just some nether quartz. 10. And then we could turn this way, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness, that's my... We've run into my my super smelter over here. We could go the other way. We could go this way. Maybe that's a better plan. Maybe that's a better plan. All right, let's see. Because that gives us more room for expansion. If we stopped a little bit early, if we kind of stopped right here and turned and went that way. Like, I don't want to go that way. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. This will work better. It gives us more room to expand if we decide that we do actually want to sort more items. All right, so we'll just start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll turn. I think I want to have a row in between, like a buffer row. So then we'll do 11, 12, 13. And then at the end here, we can have an everything else chest. This one I'm going to do a little bit different. We'll do it that way. And then we need to dig out behind all of this. At least 3 blocks. Probably need to go a little bit more, just so we have some room to kind of navigate. And then I think, let's see, for the auto sorter, let's do this. Oops, I put this chest too far back. That's okay. We'll do a hopper like this. Then we'll just do that. That should work, right? Okay, so if I remember correctly, the top one is going to be what carries all the items through the auto sorter. And then there needs to be a hopper directly below that that faces into a comparator. Oh, yeah. So these are actually in the wrong place. And then right below that, there will be a hopper that goes into the chest. So for each thing we want to sort, we need one that goes across the top that's going to move everything across. We'll have one facing a comparator. That's what's actually going to lock and unlock this hopper to pull items out. And then this one is actually what's going to put them into the chest. So this is where the chests need to be. Which means that they're actually going to start there, because I'm going to do a double chest for each one. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to fill up more than a double chest of any of these things, because I'm going to come through here and like clean them out as I use the farm. The sorting system is just to help separate them. It's not like the long-term storage. You guys, get out of here. We could move it back a little bit further. You know what? I think I turned my audio down. Is something turned down? Because something is not making noises. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we could move it back a little bit further if we wanted to. We'll just like have this hopper go back a little bit further. Do we need to do that? Do we want to do that? Do we care about doing that? I do. I do care about doing that. I kind of like where I have the chest right here. Good news is none of that matters right now. Right now we just need to work on this side of things. So we need 14. We need 14 hoppers, one for each chest, then one more on top of that. It's going to be 28, and then one more on top of that. It's going to be 42? 42? I think. Oh my goodness. Wow. I did not bring enough enough chests, enough wood for chests. It's like, surely a full stack of chests will be enough for this, right? Whoa. Yeah, someone taking pot shots at us. Let's see. I'm just going to bring a whole stack of spruce. I'll make another 32 chests. Even that may not be enough now that I think about it. Because the 42 that I just described are just for... They're just for the hoppers. Then we're going to need 14 more chests for storage. Ugh. I think it'll be enough. So let me start with the chests. And we're actually going to go down a little bit more in here. I'm not going to worry too much about the decoration, the style of this thing just yet. Just kind of illustrating there will be something below all this that we're going to put like item frames or signs on to label everything. I want to do it below instead of above. Or I could do it above. Either way, I want this, whoops, I want this to be a little bit lower than the chests. Okay, let's go make an unimaginable amount of hoppers. That's 33. It's going to get us up to 43. That's not going to be everything, but that should do for now. Yeah, see, I'm not getting any noise from eating. My shield wasn't making any noise when I took damage earlier. Not sure why. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do that. All right, and then behind all of this, I don't like to use whatever the, I'll call it the ambient surrounding block types are when I do redstone type stuff. Meaning I don't want to just put comparators and redstone and stuff on netherrack. So I'll use some netherrack bricks for this. So let me see. I think we're going to do that there. We'll have a comparator right there. I know I've already done an auto sorter in this series. That doesn't mean I remember how. It doesn't mean that every auto sorter is the exact same. So hopefully you're not watching this and thinking, oh, another auto sorter episode? You already did one of these. I don't know why I complain so much about my own videos. It's probably not ideal. Alright, so I only made 10 comparators. I think when I was gathering supplies for this, I was only planning on sorting 10 of the items. So I only made 10 comparators. And it never crossed my mind that I might need to have more. Yeah. I've got quartz in my chest over there, so I don't need to bring any extra. This guy. Man, you are just... Oh, you're in the way. That's why I couldn't place it. He was standing in the gap. Alright, let's grab some quartz from here. Let me empty some of this netherrack. It's filling up my chest. I'll put it in here to get auto smelted. Actually, we can just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and turn this on. That's such a cool sight. Love it. I guess I also need to run this one. This is the one that distributes fuel to all the chests. So I need that one running as well. We'll keep a few stacks just for building stuff. Placing temporary blocks and that sort of thing. Right, we need to make some comparators. So we need 3 more comparators. Plus the 10 that I've already got. These Endermen are really freaking me out. Alright, so comparators. With the 2 prongs facing this way. And then a hopper sitting on top of that. Not on top of the comparator. Funny joke. Ha ha. But the important thing here is the hoppers need to be pointing into the comparators, not straight down. We'll do the same thing back here. Actually, we don't need one on this last piece because we're not going to be comparing anything. That's just going to be the overflow. Do I have the right number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I miscounted somewhere. 10, 11, 12. Let's push this back over here. Yeah. Alright, so comparators over here. 1, 2, 3. No, that's not right. Hoppers right here. 1, 2, 3. I'll worry about the overflow when we're done. Comparators behind that with hoppers going into them. So I'm just going to quickly go double check all of my hoppers on the second row and make sure that they're all pointing into the comparators and that none of them are pointing into the hoppers below that. And then we can carry... No, we didn't need to carry anything around yet because those don't need to be connected. It'll be the top row of hoppers. We're going to have to wrap that all the way around to that side. Alright, so now we can work on the pieces that go behind this. This is where I always get a little confused as to how this is supposed to work. Lava! I always remember there's redstone dust, there's redstone torch. I always forget how it all looks. Oh, you know what? That's right. It takes pistons and obsidian. The way that I did it for my gold farm requires pistons and obsidian. I think we've got the obsidian. We've got some obsidian. Ooh, I hope I've got enough, actually. That's only 10 pieces. Let me go see if I've got any more obsidian up here. Because you need the obsidian so that the pistons don't push the block that they're facing. Let me see. That would be my everything else. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, that's okay. We can get more obsidian from our gold farm. Yes. But first, I need to hop over to my gold... No, not my gold farm. My piglin bartering farm. We'll get more obsidian from the piglin bartering farm. But first, I need to hop over to my gold farm. Because I forgot what the rest of the auto sorting mechanic looks like. Newbie Dave. Alright, so yeah, we've got our block with a comparator on it already. So that's going to go into a solid block with obsidian below that, with the piston below that facing up into the obsidian. Behind that we'll have glass right there, glass behind that down one row, and then redstone like that. So redstone, redstone, redstone going into the piston, redstone torch. Okay, lock that into your memory because that's what we're going to be building. Alright, so cruise back over here, put that away. I don't really need my rockets right now. Don't need that. Throw this in here. And glass. I was smelting up glass before this episode. That's why I had glass over here. Alright. We'll head back into the nether. I should have grabbed some more wood. I can already tell you we're gonna need more hoppers. Alright, so first we need more obsidian. Let's take care of that first. Let's see. Not there. We've got some gold in here. So this is good, just in case you did not catch the previous episode. You can see how. Oh no! I broke down the clock. Broke down the clock. I'm all kinds of prepared today, aren't I? It's amazing. Alright, how did this thing look? There's a block there, piston here. This goes on that. I think this goes that way. This goes there. Lever on front. Redstone. There we go. Alright. So just toss all of that stuff out. Toss even more of it out. And boom. Everything we could ever need to fill up our inventory. Oh goodness. Alright, so we got enough obsidian. That's all we needed. We needed a little bit more obsidian, which we got. Nope, not that. I need to hold on to the iron. We'll put the arrows in there. I need to keep one for me so I can shoot stuff. Alright, I think the rest of this is ours. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got enough obsidian. That's good. I need pistons. I forgot to make pistons. That's good. I need to go back for more wood anyways. So we'll make 13 pistons and grab... I'm just going to grab 2 more stacks of spruce, which will get us a sprack of chests. Piston is what? I can never remember the recipe for that. Iron, cobblestone, planks, and redstone. Grab both of these. What else are we missing? Cobblestone. Oh no. You know where all my cobblestone is? It's back in my stone farm. Something's going on with my audio. I don't know if it's my game or my headphones. Like, I couldn't hear the elytra until I turned a little bit. Then I could hear my elytra. We can make 12 pistons. What are we missing for one more? Planks. Alright, that should be good. Put the rest of this cobblestone back. Or I could bring it back to my base so I don't have to come over here every time I need cobblestone. That's a problem for future Dave. Oh yeah. Oh. Celebrated too early. Thought I just pulled off an expert move. Let's clean up our inventory a little bit. Go ahead and make a bunch of chests. Even if I don't need all of these chests this episode, I'm going to need all these chests at some point. So that's fine. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. So behind each comparator, we're going to have a block, which is not going to be that. I have a block like this, then obsidian, and then, oh no, it was facing down like that, which is probably going to be easier to do before we put the obsidian in. There we go. Does that look right? And then this has a redstone torch on the front of it, I think, which locks this hopper because it's sending a signal into that block. I think that's right. And then we'll have glass behind that with some redstone dust. We're going to have redstone dust right here. Let me replace this with something I want to put redstone on. We'll have glass with redstone, and then glass with redstone. I think that's right. I think we got it right. We can test this by, if we put, I think it was 44 items. Yeah, so that's locked. And then if we put another one in there, still locked, and then that. Yep. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So this is what we need to do all the way down. So let's start by digging out under here. Let's put our pistons in first. Don't know why I broke all of these blocks. And then we need to get under here and put redstone torches on the backs of all these pistons. Now we can put the obsidian on top of all of those. We can put our nether bricks on top of that. Let's dig out a trough here and fill that with nether bricks, on top of which we will put redstone. Row of glass. This is so much easier than my gold farm episode. That was hard because I was building it in the air, so I didn't already have surfaces to build stuff on or to stand on even. Alright, and then one more row of glass across the top here. We'll get on top of that and place redstone on there. Alright, so this side is taken care of. Let's swing around and do this side. So we'll do a row of bricks, not there. Actually, that needs to be open. I already forgot. So behind. Okay, so there's the bricks with our comparators. We need to get under that. We'll do bricks here. That was it. No. Goodness. Those are going to be comparators. Not comparators. Man, I can't get anything right. Those are going to be pistons. Nope. Obsidian. Obsidian. Pistons right there. Okay. The problem is I'm not on the same level. That's what's throwing me off. I was too high up. Yes, so pistons go here. Obsidian on top of that. And redstone torches on the pistons. Good. And technically we could fill this in. Don't really care. Probably never going to go back there and see this once we're done. And then this is where we're going to put the brick blocks in the ground. Redstone on that. Glass. Glass. Redstone. Redstone. One more brick block on top right there. Okay. Finally. Wow. That should not have been that difficult. Okay, now we can finish this off by having... what are we going to do? Hoppers going all the way across here. Let's start with the end, because hoppers you kind of have to do backwards. So we'll have hopper going there, there. We'll have one going down into that one going down into that one, and then we'll do this daisy chain of hoppers all the way across. We need to come to this row right here. Yeah, this is definitely something you build after you have an iron farm, guys. So much iron. This is actually good that we've got something right above the hoppers, because I was just reading the other day that hoppers can add a lot of lag to your world, especially if you're playing on a server. And placing a block above the hopper will actually cut down on lag. Apparently it's better if that block is a composter for some reason. I don't know why. But just having a solid block above it should help with lag. Oh, and I need one more to go under that. Yeah, these Endermen drive me crazy. All right, so that should be our auto sorter. We need to now go like clog everything and put the actual items that we want sorted into each one. Let me see. I've got a bunch of leather in here already, don't I? Yeah. Well, we can make item frames with the stuff we got. Except I used all of my wood to make chests. That's a bummer. Too bad you can't turn chests back into wood. Grab all of our sticks. 64 sticks should make 8 item frames, so I think we're good. Ah! By the way, I did finally enchant my shield with mending and unbreaking, so hopefully this is the last shield I ever have to make. So we'll make 13 item frames. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put the item frames on the ground below the chest. This is kind of temporary in that I want to do some decorating of this area. Right now it looks hideous. Don't like that. But this is where the item frames are going to go. Eventually we'll have to like replace the block behind it and then put the item frames back. But for now, that's fine. All right, so let me tidy up my inventory a little bit. This is going to be my everything goes in here to get it out of my inventory chest. I'll hold on to my axe. I might need that. I think I'm done with redstone. I think I'm done with iron. Alright, so let's get the 13 items that we want to sort. And we'll start labeling where we want them to go. We'll start with crying obsidian, then obsidian, then we'll do gravel, ender pearls. I don't remember if redstone dust comes from this or if that was just my dust. We'll do nether bricks after that. Soul sand. I kind of want to do all the blocks first. So let's do soul sand, black stone. We'll do leather, fire charge, string. What are we missing? We're missing nether bricks, ender pearls. That's not 13. That's only 10. I guess, is redstone one of them? I don't think redstone was one of them. Quartz. What happened to our quartz? Let me see. We're missing something. We got the nether bricks, ender pearls, string, fire charge, leather. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing? Maybe. Arrows definitely was not one of them. Don't care about arrows since I am an affinity boy. I know I want fire resistance potions, but those are going to go in the everything chest and we'll just sort them out at the end. Oh, I don't remember if redstone comes from this or not, but if we have nothing else to put over here, we'll put redstone. And if we don't get any redstone from this, then whatever. And then we need to plug up this. I don't know where I got 13 from because I'm not seeing 13 things that I want to sort. So I'm going to put some gravel in this last one just to plug it up so that anything that's not gravel will just skip over it. Because I don't want that to be part of the everything overflow chest. That's weird. I don't know what I'm missing. Oh, we need one more of each of these so we can actually plug up the hoppers. Alright, so for the hoppers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug it up with slabs, and I'm going to name these because naming an item is a very, very good way to make sure that nothing of that type gets pulled into the hopper. Because there's not going to be a slab named filler that goes through this system by accident. And slabs are super easy to make, especially stone slabs since we have a stone generator. I know I had 2 more stacks in there. I just want to get a move on. All right, so this first one's going to be crying obsidian. So we need to do 45. Nope. 42. 44, sorry. So it's 41. So yep, there we go. All right, so 41, 42, 43, 44. 44 filler, and those are stone slabs. I didn't even use the right block. Grief. All right, let's use our filler. All right, next one is going to be obsidian. That was obsidian, right? No, okay. Gravel. And then, you know, I can go ahead and put the item that we need in each of these first. Blackstone, leather, fire charge, string, ender pearl, nether brick. Why do I not have quartz? Quartz, and then everything else. All right. So let me do this, because that just makes it a whole lot easier to sort of separate. All right, so we've already locked gravel. Let's lock soul sand. We'll lock blackstone. We'll lock leather. Lock the fire charge. And we're definitely going to need to get some more filler items over here. All right, so we left off with fire charge, so next is string, ender pearl, nether brick, we did not put quartz in here. What? Oh, whoops, put quartz in the wrong one. Okay, we need a little bit more for redstone. And the last one's not locked, so we need some for that too. So at least 88 more stone slabs. That's why I brought a stone cutter. So 64, that's 84. Yeah, that's enough. Those are already named for. Oh, okay, yeah. Because we had some left over, right? Whoops. Whoops. Let's just take these things out. Where did they go? Where did they go? Why did they end up in there? Oh. Okay, yeah, sorry. Because this is the one I was working on, not quartz. Okay, so let's just double check. Got all of our stuff back. Alright, this one also needs to be filled up. And that should take care of it. This last one, everything's just going to go into here. Alright, so let's test it now. Let's dump all of this into there. I'm going to fill up my hotbar with my stuff. So this should only be everything that needs to get dumped into the double chest. This is basically what we're going to have to do every time we run the piglin bartering farm. Just pick everything up, come over here, and drop it all off. Alright, so let's hop down here, and stuff should be getting sorted. Hopefully. Why are we getting blackstone in our gravel? Did I put the wrong thing in there? Why is that have so much in there, but it's locked? Something's wrong. First, let's fix... What? Okay, I feel like this might have something to do with it. That was just bizarre. Let's take all of this blackstone out. What about everything else? Is anything else getting sorted correctly? Or is everything ending up down here? Next should be... Nothing's getting sorted. What is going on? Okay, what's going on over here? It's like backed up. Why is it backed up? And I guess it kind of makes sense that this would fill up because I think this is pulling items from the one above it, which is fine because it's all going to get sorted anyways. Oh, okay. So it was sorting all of the iron ingots. Only iron ingots were going through the system. Okay, so that blackstone was probably stuck in the hopper from when we cleared it out. So that's fine now. That's right. So it's going to basically process everything of the same type before it moves on to the next one. So we can't just go down the row and start seeing a little bit of everything. Okay. So this is fine. I kind of dumped everything in it all at once and expected everything to happen at the same time. But auto sorters are slow. We got to be patient. Still not sure what happened with the gravel over here, but it seems like we got it fixed. We've got a lot of gravel for this thing to sort. I'm going to help this out by just kind of removing the gravel just so we can start to see something else happen. Looks like nether brick should be coming through here next. Maybe? Or was it obsidian? I guess we can check this one. Soul sand. Which is not going where it should. Yeah, what's going on over here? These are getting locked. Do I not have... Oh, this is why you test things, you guys. I had a row of netherrack back here that was blocking the redstone signal from passing all the way through. Okay. Yeah, that's probably... And now these things got like overloaded from having too many items in the hopper. That's probably what happened with our gravel. I think the redstone signal got blocked, which caused the hoppers to back up. Which caused the hopper next to it Yeah, like all that redstone circuitry in the back got screwed up from these things not being able to pass their redstone signal all the way through. But we should be good now. We should be good. So we can see the bricks going there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'll spend a little bit of time between episodes cleaning all this up. Now that I've got the redstone straightened out, I just need to make sure that all the hoppers are back to having what they should have in them, that all the filler blocks are... Oh, goodness. Why is this happening? Yeah, I'll get this squared away between episodes. But thank you all so much for watching. Next time, we're not done here. I still need to tidy this area up. I'm not just going to leave it like this. I want to decorate it, make it look nice, make it a pleasant part of this world. So we'll do that next time. But that's going to wrap things up for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, please hit the like button. And while you're down there, feel free to subscribe so you'll get notified of future episodes as they come out. Thanks, y'all, and have a great day.